Hey everyone, Mark here. Welcome back to Money Mark. It is currently around 5:30 p.m. on Friday, the 12th of November. I already got my first GrubHub order. There's a $5 bonus going on for about the next half hour. I don't know if I'm going to get the delivery in time to get that $5 bonus. We'll see. But it's a good way to get the weekend started with a nice delivery. There is a little bit of snow here where I live, first snow of the year, so that should mean that there's a lot of food deliveries going on. I'm not sure how that's going to affect rideshare later on tonight. People might not want to go out if it's cold, but maybe they will because it's the last weekend before fall break. I'm going to head out, bundle up, and go to the first pickup for GrubHub. All right, thank you. Have a good one. All right, so I'm gonna put this in my hot bag that I have in my passenger seat since it is very cold out, and I'm gonna head to the customer now and get this first one delivered. The Red Lobster is now delivered. I did get it in time to get that $5 bonus, so I got paid $16.79 for that order. And while I was waiting in the elevator to deliver this food, I got my next order at a Mexican restaurant. I did have to place the order for both of these orders. There was 2 orders in this. It was a stacked order, again with GrubHub. And it was a really big payout. It was over $30 going about 8 miles. So I jumped on it, got the food delivered. It should be ready in the next 10 minutes, and it's gonna take me about 10 minutes to get there anyway. So this worked out really well. The 2 Mexican deliveries are now done, so we have been working for about an hour and 15 minutes, maybe slightly more than that, and we made a total of $48 roughly, so that's pretty good. I like where this night is going. I hope it continues. Alright, I just got an order from Great Wall. It's a Chinese place that I've been to myself before. It's pretty good. It's paying $7.74, and this was on the way back to where I need to pick up food anyway, so I got the food now. I'm gonna go deliver it. We have the Chinese food delivered now. I got an order from McDonald's now, only going 2.5 miles, paying almost $10. Not bad. Usually McDonald's is a bit of a wait, but I wasn't getting any other orders that were worth it, so I'm just gonna bite the bullet, hopefully not wait too long, and see how this order goes. McDonald's has been delivered. The GPS took me to the wrong place, but the right place was only another 2-minute drive away, so not too bad of a detour. So far, we've been working since 5:36. It is 7:19 now, and we've made $65.53, all of which has been on GrubHub. I haven't gotten any Uber Eats orders or DoorDash orders that have been worth taking, or if they were worth taking, it was when I was in the middle of doing a GrubHub delivery. I just got another GrubHub delivery right now. It is very far though. It's paying less than $1 per mile. It's going 14.9 miles, way out of my way, only paying $13.80. I'm just waiting for a good order to come in that is worth taking. I have now taken my first non-GrubHub order of the night. We're headed back to the same McDonald's. I have a DoorDash order going 2 miles, back to about the same area I was in before, paying $7.75. So this is a great order. Hopefully McDonald's is just as quick as they were with my GrubHub order. The McDonald's order was ready almost when I got there, and I'm deciding not to put it in my hot bag. Just kidding. I'm not putting it in my hot bag because it's just muffins. They ordered 4 muffins, and so it didn't take that long to make either. While I was taking this order out of McDonald's, I got a Uber Eats order for Buffalo Wild Wings right across the street. I'm actually gonna go deliver the muffins and come back and get the Buffalo Wild Wings because they're always late at Buffalo Wild Wings, so this will work out perfectly. The wait at Buffalo Wild Wings was quite a long wait. I waited about 25 minutes for the food to be ready. There must not be a lot of people working in the kitchen tonight, but it ended up being worth waiting because I got an add-on order from Buffalo Wild Wings as well, so I had to wait a couple extra minutes, but I got a second delivery going only about 0.2 miles further for an extra 15 bucks, so it was definitely worth it. Lots of waiting, but that's less mileage on my car. So I decided to go to get a Chick-fil-A order. I usually don't do Chick-fil-A because there's always a long wait when I get there, but this one was ready when I got there, paying roughly $2 per mile, not too bad. So this is gonna bring me back to the college campus. I might get a couple more food deliveries here, but then I'll shift over to do UberX, driving passengers instead of food. There was a 50-cent hidden tip on that Chick-fil-A order, and right across the street from this drop-off is a McDonald's order that I'm picking up, paying $6.25 for a mile and a half or so. Not too shabby. I'm not in a rush to get over to the McDonald's because since they just sent it, it's probably not quite ready yet. But I'm gonna head over and see, since they've been having their orders pretty quick tonight, so maybe we'll get lucky again. I got the McDonald's order. It was a bit of a longer wait here, kind of slowing down. It's only about a mile drive to drop this off, should be pretty quick. While I was waiting, I went to the washroom, and that's a good time to grab some snacks, go to the bathroom while you're waiting for long orders. And while I was looking, I actually saw that my Uber order qualified for a $3 bonus for each delivery. So that was really good. I didn't know that qualified for Uber Eats. I thought that was just for UberX, so that was a surprise. On top of that roughly $30 stacked order from earlier, I got an additional $6, so that was awesome. Gonna go drop this off and continue on with the night, maybe do 1 or 2 more food deliveries. McDonald's has been delivered. I now have a stacked order going to Chili's as well as Five Guys, going about 5 miles. I just want to make sure I accept it, and I'm getting $12.45 for it. I think these are going to be my last food deliveries of the night because the surges on Uber, which only apply to ride shares, are going up and up and up. So now's the time to do Uber X driving passengers as opposed to food. The stacked order on DoorDash is complete. There was a $2 hidden tip with that delivery, which was really good because it ended up being a pretty long wait for the Five Guys order, which is typical of Five Guys. I generally try to avoid them, but that $2 extra tip was a surprise. Another surprise was that the Uber order from earlier, on top of getting those $3 quests that I wasn't expecting, I ended up getting a bigger tip as well. Part of the reason why I think I got a bigger tip is because I did message both of the customers that there was a bit of a wait and to bear with me while I was waiting on the restaurant to get their orders ready. So customers really appreciate that, and they can alter the tips after the drop off for up to an hour. So they decided to tip me more, I guess. So far tonight, I made $133.16 in the span of 3 hours and some change, almost 4 hours, 3.75 hours to be exact. And this comes out to $35.51 per hour, and my mileage was 36.6 miles for all the deliveries, and that comes out to $3.64 per mile, which is really good for food deliveries, especially since I did a decent amount of DoorDash. I usually try to avoid DoorDash as much as I can. So I'm excited to convert over to doing UberX, driving passengers, so that's where I make a lot more money. Hopefully I'll make over $40 an hour with that going into about 3 in the morning. I had a slight change of plans. So the McDonald's that I was picking up from earlier, even though they're drive-through only after I think 9 p.m., they do allow delivery drivers to stand by the door and kind of bypass the drive-through line. So I ended up cranking out 5 or 6 different McDonald's orders in about an hour. It was like crazy, and they were all only going about a mile, so I made decent money. I don't know exactly how much because it was like fast money. I couldn't really keep track of all the different orders, and they were on GrubHub, DoorDash, and Uber Eats. I had some on each of the platforms, so I'm just chilling at McDonald's right now. You can probably see how long this drive-through line is, but hopefully I'll be able to bypass it again. Oops, just got another one, it looks like. Let's see if it's worth it. $7.75 going 1 mile, so I'm absolutely jumping on that. And I might keep doing these until a little bit later. It's 10:36, and maybe rideshare will pick up. It's still pretty slow there. I am now done with the Friday night portion of my weekend of doing food deliveries and Uber driving, and instead of boring you with the clips of me going back to the McDonald's over and over again, I thought I would just summarize that instead. So I kept going back to McDonald's as well as one other restaurant that's very similar to McDonald's over and over again to do food deliveries since Uber rideshare was really slow. I ended up only doing 3 rideshares in addition to doing food deliveries until about 3 in the morning. My income breakdown for the night was that I made $169.16 doing Uber, including my ride shares. I did 3 ride shares and 7 food deliveries on Uber. I made $101.45 doing DoorDash food deliveries and $72.04 doing GrubHub for a total income of $342.65. I worked a total of 510 minutes, which comes out exactly to 8.5 hours, and that gives me an hourly rate for the entire night of $40.31, including downtime when I was waiting very long, especially at Buffalo Wild Wings. My mileage was 91.9 miles, and this gave me an income per mile of $3.73. Overall, a really good night.